What's up guys, MC here. Show you guys a couple of options taking somebody down from a back body lock position. It's one of the things that my fighters, and this is Paul Hannibal Grant, you guys can check out his Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Paul Grant MMA.
Paul Grant MMA, very creative, Paul. But one of the things that a lot of people have trouble with, and I don't mind showing to the public, is how to deal with the body lock position from the back. So if I have control of Paul's back, there's a lot of different ways we can get here. I could have done a duck under, I could have run him to the fence, he turned around. However we wind up in this position, here I am. Now I'm somebody that's very strong, but I don't have long limbs. So the attributes that I have sort of really help me muscle through a lot of stuff, but obviously adding technique puts me in a better position. The big thing that people will do from here is just a regular lift, and I do it too. If I feel I have the leverage, stepping in almost like I'm lifting up like a high crotch, stepping in and just turning to bring him back down to the floor. It always works. But one of the things you'll notice with either guys that haven't really wrestled technically enough to feel comfortable moving somebody around in the air, or you get a lot of jiu-jitsu guys that the only time they lift weights is lifting a spoon of acai to their mouths, right? And we have that, they have that acai strength, you can call it. Obviously, we believe in lifting weights here, like men, right? It's like a mandatory thing. But we have that, and I'm gonna give you two options. The first thing I like to do, the grip that I like to have, is not a symmetrical grip. I don't want a sort of hoop that's gonna just spin around him depending on where he goes. Sometimes when you see guys getting a body triangle from the back position, or even from the guard, I've never actually done it. I tried it on my 4-year-old son at one point, almost broke his spine. But you long-legged guys, you understand that one of the things that you give up with that body triangle is the guy could spin in your control. That's why I usually get that foot behind, right, to stop that rotation. Well here, rather than having a sort of symmetrical position, I look to overcommit one hand in front, palm down, other hand, palm up, I meet it, and I like to have my head on the same side of that control. And usually, even somebody around my weight, right? Well, maybe not all the way up to my weight, but close. Most normal sized men, this control is very doable for me. So the first option we're gonna have is actually on the trail side of this, where I'm gonna look to get my leg below his knee. Not that I wanna move him anywhere, but what I wanna do is, and because I'm sort of canted to this one side of his hip, it allows me to get a little bit more space here. I'm looking to find his leg and drive his knee to the floor. Now don't collapse fully because I've done this to you and you didn't collapse. This is what you wind up getting. From this position here, I can take, whatever's in line with your agenda. From here, I usually like a big step and I'll start attacking the opposite side of his leg before I center on a back control. Let's go over that again. So we're here, right? I have this control. If you can't get that gable grip, getting here will do. I'm here, driving him, that knee to the floor. Usually now it's the hook, and I'm looking to control, eventually looking to take his back. Another takedown variation that we use, not very well known, certainly it's not something that I see all the time, but something that we do here, is using that same control, gable grip, what we call an S grip, to chop his leg. I don't expect his leg to fly that way, but I do expect to take away his ability to step. So if I'm there and I'm bringing this arm below his hip joint, he can step forward. Easy for him to do that. Step back, same thing, step out to the side. A lot harder for him to step outside. And from this control on his leg and just basically side shuffling, lifting my opposite elbow up, because that's going to serve as like a post against his body, right? So when I lift this up, it pushes his body that way. This control is chopping, and I'm shuffling my feet, right? When you wrestle, you want sort of these happy feet that are always moving wherever you need them to be. Same thing here, running past, driving them down, and doing whatever it is you're going to do from this position. Get a little bit accustomed to it. It becomes less of a footprint, right? And you wind up just really turning the guy to bring them down, same thing. But three, what do we go? 3 options. Typical one, the lift and the turn. The reap on the leg. I'm sure there's a name for that. I don't know what the hell it is. And the last one, which is really chopping the leg. All from that rear body lock, sort of asymmetrical one-sided position with a gable grip or an S grip. I'm MC Justin Garcia. This is Paul Hannibal Grant. What's your Instagram again?
Paul Grant MMA.
What's your YouTube?
Paul Grant MMA.
Paul Grant MMA. Consistency. Sign of a champion. My Instagram is master_Chim. I think my YouTube is The Pressure Project. I think my Facebook is Master Chim. So I am not presently a champion. I do not believe in consistent social media signatures, but Paul Grant does. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys soon.